Good morning, everyone. It's about 10:15 here on Tuesday, the 30th of March, and you should get this video over the Easter weekend. So first of all, have a great Easter holiday, folks. A point of admin: there won't be a VectorVest Q&A on Monday, the 5th, as that's Easter Monday, but we'll have our next VectorVest Q&A on Monday the 12th at 1:30, the normal time. So we're bouncing around on both sides of the Atlantic, and as you can see on VectorVest UK this morning, short-term trend down, underlying trend up. We've got a confirmed up in place since the 11th of November. Let's look at the chart of the composite. So there's the chart of the composite, and as you can see, we go back a little bit. That's the high last year, and it's bounced off that twice now, which is quite positive in my view. If I put on the confirmed calls, that's the confirmed call down last February, April, 11th of November was the last one, and we're still rising from that. The DEW, the medium term market system, got bounced around, but it's also positive at the moment. Okay, so the whole financial world a little confused about interest rates and inflation going forward, and clearly technically a huge level on the top American 500 shares to get through or bounce off at 4,000. Certainly yesterday afternoon, Monday, the 29th, there was what's called an iceberg order of 3,000 contracts in the S&P E-mini hit the market at 39.65. You may have noticed that the American market came off that yesterday afternoon. That was the reason why. What I've put in the essay is a objective method of swing trading that I've used and some of our customers have used very successfully over the last few years. If we go to viewers, it actually looks at a very special watch list of stocks called the Midas Touch watch list. And you'll find these, folks, if you click on viewers, then go to watch list viewer, and then go to cherry picking, you'll see the Midas Touch stocks are listed for you every day. I've talked a little bit about its construction in this week's essay, and I've spoken about the Midas Touch on many occasions. In fact, I've done 2 full-day courses on swing trading with the Midas Touch in both the UK and the USA. So it finds a watch list of shares that are trending very strongly indeed. And that's the universe of shares that we use for this particular technique. And what we're trying to do is to jump on the back of a very strong trend, but at the same time finesse a good short-term entry to that longer-term trend. And we've done that in Unisearch. First of all, there's the stocks watch list. We're looking at the Midas Touch stocks. I've added a volume requirement of 100,000 shares a day, and the share must be above 50 pence. And I'm sorting those shares by CI divided by RT. Now, CI, I call it the VectorVest secret weapon. It finds shares again in the throes of a very strong trend, and RT measures the short-term trend. So on a scale between 0 and 2, when the CI divided by RT is a high number, mathematically what we're saying is that we're looking for a share that's trending strongly on the long term but is currently oversold. So mathematically what we're trying to do here is what I've been doing for years, trying to find a share that's trending strongly that's currently oversold. We bring those shares to the top of the list. Now in our aggressive swing trading technique, we're using confirmed calls to get in. So when we get a confirmed up, we buy the top 5 stocks as sort out of the Midas Touch watch list that's sorted by CI divided by RT. When we get a confirmed down, we sell them and go to cash. And if I run that over the last, since the last confirmed up on the 11th of November, and I run that quick test, that's the search, run it, and it does incredibly well. It's up 4 times what the market is up. But if you actually have a detailed look at some of these charts, you'll find that there's been a little up, there's been a few surprises between the 11th of November and now. So the stop loss that you use and the trailing stop loss that you use is quite important. The research department of VectorVest have decided that the best stop loss for this technique is RT, the short-term trend, staying above 1. If it dips below 1, the shares should simply be sold. If the confirmed call is still up, you would run that search again and replace. Now, at least 2 of the top 5 would have been stopped out of. So to get a better evaluation of the system, I have to go to the backtester and run a longer back test where we can program in RT, the stop loss less than 1. So I can do that on the backtester. To do it on the backtester, folks, I need to have the auto timer. Although you could do it by hand easily. Well, not easily, but you could do it over a few hours. But the auto timer and the backtester does it in seconds. Now, if a lot of what I've said about Unisearch mystifies you, and if the backtester mystifies you even more, then the first line of defense is simply go to training, go to the navigation training series. It opens in a different window, and with any luck, there we go. Pretty much everything you need to know about VectorVest is here. For example, there are 3 sessions, 8, 9 and 10 on Unisearch, and 11 on the backtester. So and 12 on how to actually take your successful backtest and stick it into the portfolio manager so that VectorVest will actually tell you when there's something to do. Okay, so and that's all apart. There's no extra cost for that. That's available to everybody in the navigation training series. So get out of that, go back into the backtester, and if I click on new here, we can either write a system, and if you go through that video, it'll show you how to do that, but it's quite intuitive and it's great fun, and I assure you, you can spend an awful lot of time back testing. Or if you've got auto timer, you can select an existing trading system, and the one I'm going to select is aggressive swing trading. And if I click on, my screen gets in the way, there it is. And what we've done is that we built that system. It's been built for you already. So we're going to buy when there's a confirmed up. We're going to use this search, CI divided by RT Midas Touch copy. That's the search I talked about a few minutes ago. The stop loss is RT less than 1. We're going to try and maintain 5 positions. If we get a confirmed down, we go to cash. And let me just select maybe a date. If we go back to 2019, January, the first confirmed call was on the 9th, and again my screen gets in the way. Okay, if I run that, folks, I'm going to run that from over the last 2 years and a bit, and if I blow this up, we can see it running. A little bit of drawdown, and we're now going. Those are the confirmed calls, ups and downs, and you can see at the confirmed down it goes flat. That's because we go to cash. And that's what it's done, folks. It's turned £50,000, get rid of those, into £92,000 over that period. And that's about a 32% compound annualized rate of return. So the methodology has got a great deal of merit. Spend some time, if you've got some time after enjoying yourself, spend some time on the VectorVest navigation series, especially on Unisearch. You can write searches that suit your objectives and personalize those. Look forward to seeing you all again on the 12th at 1:30. Bye bye.